Hello everyone, I am Cindy from Crocket Crochet. Today I'm going to teach you how to make this mermaid tail. So this one is actually the sewing project, but I also add the crochet applique to decorate it. I hand sew this mermaid tail by using my old white skirt and the hard and soft tool, and also decorate it with the crochet applique. You guys can jump to the pattern summary using the timestamp. Let's learn how to make the whole costume. The tutorial is in the link in the description box. The first one is the Crochet Fusion Mermaid Tail. Next is this Crochet Mermaid Top. Last but not least, the Crochet Mermaid Crown. Let's see our material. The first one is the below knee length skirt, or you can prepare a pencil shaped skirt as well. Prepare it white one, and then the lining skirt, and then the hard tulle or the knit fabric. Okay, and then the soft tulle for 3 colors, and then the DK yarn and hook size 3 and 3.5 mm, and then the pearl beads for 4 to 8 mm. Okay, let's see the agenda for this. I will teach you how to make the mermaid tail first with the pencil shaped skirt, and then the tail ruffle, and then the crochet applique. Alright, so first one, you need to prepare your own white skirt like this, so make sure it is knee length. And if you don't have the pencil shape one, just draw the line as follow, and make sure that the hemline of these skirts can fit your both craft like this. Okay, just like this, and then just sew along the line right here. So basically just sew both layers together, just like this. You can hand sew them. Actually, the whole mermaid tail, I can hand sew all of them. Alright, and then just reverse inside out, and you will get the pencil shaped skirt. Alright, when you wear it, it looks like this. And this is comparison between before and after. Alright, after that, just prepare your own lining skirt. You can get it out from any own clothes you have, or you can just use the normal the normal white coat or something like that. You can actually stitch around the top edge of the skirt and then pull it like a ruffle. Okay, now I'm going to stitch it like this. After that, after you make the ruffle, and then you can just pull it. Make sure that the length will suit the circumference of the hemline. So just sew it on the hem of the main skirt. Okay, you will get something like this. So this part I will call it as the tail. So we have the main skirt and the tail, and then let's prepare the hard tulle or the knit fabric to make the petticoat. So this one will serve as the inner layer of the tail. Okay, cut it into 3 tiers. So the specification I show in this slide, you can capture the screen for your personal use. We make 3 tiers, and the spec is as follow. Okay, and then just stitch the hard tulle. First of all, just start it with the first layer and just make the stitch like this. Alright, after you make the stitch, you can pull the yarn and make a ruffle. Okay, this is the first tier. Alright, it will look like this, and make sure that it can fit the hemline. Also, then just make the ruffle for the second tier and make sure that you can sew it and it fit the hemline of the first layer. Okay, just basically hand sew them. I hand sew all of them actually. You don't need the sewing machine at all. Okay, now it's the second layer done. You get this, and then do the same thing to the third layer. Okay, make the ruffle for the third layer and then sew them on top on below the second layer. So for this layer it get kind of wider and wider. If you guys are in a hurry, I recommend you using the sewing machine, but for me, I hand sew them as well. Okay, this is the petticoat I have. You use the hard tool, and then now you just prepare the soft tool for the outer layer of the tail. We prepare 3 colors: white, light pink, and pink. You can capture the summary for the cut spec of each layer. Okay, you can capture the screen for your personal use only. Alright, and then after you cut 3 layers, just start to make the ruffle the same way you did for the petticoat. Alright, just make the ruffle like this. Okay, after you finish it, you can just attach layer 3, which is the pink layer, below layer 1, which is the white layer. Okay, just attach it, and then you just attach the second layer, which is the light pink, on top of layer 1, in the middle of layer 1 really, and then just fold down layer 1 for 10 cm high, just like that. Okay, just basically fold it down and then make the ruffle on top of the edge of layer 1, just like this. Okay, this is quite simple, but it just requires a lot of work because the skirt get wider and wider. So you can actually hand sew them if you are not in a hurry. Yep. Okay, and then last step is that you sew the petticoat first on top of the lining skirt. Okay, just sew it here. Alright, after you sew, you get something like this. And then for last step is that you just attach the pre-made soft tool ruffle layer on top of the petticoat. So just attach it. Maybe you need to attach it on the skirt a little bit, make it look curvy. Yeah, make it look curvy. But you need to be aware that when you wear it, it will not be super comfortable. Just try to make sure that you can finally fit your 2 legs inside the skirt. Okay, next part is the scales. You make 5 of them and you can capture the screen for your personal use. Okay, I will show you guys. I will use a DK yarn and 3.5mm crochet hook, but for this particular scale, I will use the light pink yarn and the white lace yarn together. First of all, start with magic ring, make 4 chain and then triple crochet just like this. And after that, you can just pull the yarn to fasten the loop together. And then for second row, make 7 chains. And then make 1 chain and then turn. And then make 4 SC. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, after that, just make 3 chains. 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then after that, just put the yarn into the base loop and then slip stitch just like this. Okay, after that, just make the third row, make 3 chains and then make 4 SC on back loop. Okay, make sure you work on the back loop. Alright, I'm making on the back loop right now. Okay, after you make 4 SC, and now you just go on the next row, which is the fourth row. Make 2 chain first and then turn and then make 4 SC as well on the back loop. Okay, after you make 4 SC on the back loop, you can just go by 3 chains once again. Make 3 chain, 1 2 3, and then slip stitch on the base loop. Alright, this is the step. And then you just repeat it from row 5 to row 16. Repeat it like this until you have like 7 pairs. Yeah. Okay, just repeat it and you get something like this. For the last one, just put the hook into the base loop and then fasten off. And then don't forget to sew the tip. You will get something like this, and it is done. You can decorate it using the pearl bead in the loop as well. Next part is the next starfish. You will need to capture the screen for the pattern summary. Okay, and now let's get started. For the starfish, I use DK yarn and 3mm crochet hook. We start off with Magic Ring 5SC. Alright, when you finish the first row, don't forget to slip stitch to form the circle as well. And then for the second row, make 3 chain and then make SC. Alright, and then make 2 chain and then make SC. And then just repeat it, 2 chain SC, 2 chain SC until you cover the total of 4 sets. Alright, and when you see that for the 2 chain you have, it will form the hole. Okay, after you finish second row, don't forget to slip stitch as well. And then for the third row, we will start with 11 chains. Okay, make 11 chains and then make SC on the 4th stitch from the hook. 1 2 3 4, and then the 4th stitch. Okay, make SC like that, and then keep making SC. Okay, you will see that when you form the SC in the 4th loop, it will get a tiny loop on top of this star point. Okay, then keep making 7 SC. Actually, I have already drawn the chart. You can see the summary page for the chart of this pattern. Alright, and then when you finish 7 SC on the line, you need to make SC at the base. Okay, so SC right below the base of this star point. Okay, and then make 1 chain. Make 1 chain and then make SC in the next loop. So I mentioned you guys that on the second row we have the loop that we form, and then we just SC on the loop. Okay, and then repeat the same step. Repeat making 11 chains. Okay, and then repeat the same step. Make SC at the base first, and then make 1 chain, and then next, and then make SC in the next loop. You repeat it for 5 of them and you get something like this. After that, continue the 4th row by making 2 chain first, just like this, and then go on the first star point, making HDC. Alright, making HDC, and then so we make a total of 4 HDC. Okay, after we make 4 HDC, we will just need to make increase. So increase is like 2 SC in the same stitch. And then next stitch would be SC, and then in the loop, on the top of the loop, make SC and then 2 chain and then SC in the loop once again. Alright, and then just make SC on the other side. To start the other side, make SC and then increase, and then make 5 HDC along until you reach the base. Okay, now we reach the base. Just make 3 SC together at the base. Just like this, 3 SC together. For the second start point, instead of making 2 chain when you start, we replace 2 chain with HDC instead. So basically, you will need to make 5 HDC first, and then make increase, and then make SC. Alright, it will be the same pattern. And then when you reach the base, don't forget to make 3 SC together, just like this. You can repeat it until you have 5 points, and at the end just make 3 SC together and then just fasten off like this. And now we have already completed the first layer of the starfish. Next, we need to make the second layer. So when you make the second layer, you use the white yarn instead, and we will work on top of this starfish. So first of all, just slip stitch the yarn in on the first row. On the first row, we have 5 SC, right? So we slip stitch the yarn on top and then make increase on each stitch. So basically 5 stitch you make increase, you will have the total of 10 stitches. Okay, when you have 10 stitches, okay, just keep making SC on each stitch, just like this. Alright, and then you will form the circle, the white circle right here, and at the end of the first row, just make slip stitch on the front stitch, on the first stitch, okay, and then you will form the circle like this, okay, 10 stitches. Alright, and then just go on the second row by making SC to the peak of each start point, back and forth. So I just put the hook inside the stitch and then keep making SC along the line, just like this. So we will make back and forth. So you can refer to the chart on the right hand side of the screen to see the reference. For the go way, I make 6 SC. And then at the peak, I make 1 SC. And then after that, after you make the peak, you just turn back So on the back way, we also have 6 stitches as well. So in the total, we will need 13 stitches along, go back and forth like this. After you finish making 13 SC, you will need to make SC at the ring base by making SC on a stitch and then making another SC on the next stitch, and then you will start to make the same thing for the second point as well by putting the hook into the stitch and then keep making SC back and forth, and the total of the stitch would be 13 SC. Alright, keep doing so until you finish 5 points. And this is a finished photo of the big starfish. Okay, for shell B, you can capture the screen for your personal use only. Alright, and now we use the color purple, pink, light pink, and white. Okay, for the first row, we are going to start with magic ring and then make 10 chains. Okay, 10 chain like this using purple color, and then make 2 chain. Okay, make 10 chain first and then make 2 chain and then make HDC on the third stitch from the hook like this, and then continue making 9 HDC. Okay, keep making HDC along the line. Alright, after that, when you finish 9 HDC, you are going to make slip stitch on the ring. Slip stitch on the ring like this, and then change the color to light pink as well. Make 1 chain and then turn. Okay, make 1 chain with light pink and then turn the work, and then make 5 slip stitch. So for the second row, we are going to work on the front loop only. So make sure that you make slip stitch on the front loop. Okay, like this, on the front loop only, like that. Okay, when I say front loop, it is like the front loop of the correct side, you know. So actually you see this one look like the back loop, but actually it is a front loop of the right side. So make sure that you have to consider where should be the correct side and the wrong side. You need to try to you need to try to paste the yarn when you need to like change the color, paste the yarn at the wrong side, and then for the correct side you need to show the work smoothly. So that's why I call front loop. So because it's a front loop on the correct side. Alright, and then after you finish making slip stitch, for the third row, make 2 chains and then turn and then make HDC, 3 HDC on the same stitch. This one work on back loop. Okay, work on back loop. The back loop that you didn't use from the previous row, just make 3 HDC on the same stitch using pink color. Okay, 1, 2, and then 3. Alright, like this. So make sure you work on back loop. So it's a back loop of the correct side, okay? And then keep making 5 HDC on the back loop. So if you can see that for the slip stitch that you have already made in the second row, it will be appear at the fringe of the shell like that. Okay, after you finish 5 HDC in pink color, change the color to purple and then make 4 HDC on back loop. Alright, after you finish making 4 HDC, just slip stitch on the ring. And then don't forget to change color while you slip stitch like this. Okay, change color to light pink. And then continue the same step. Make 1 chain and then turn. And then make 6 slip stitch. Work on the front loop. I mean the front loop of the correct side. Okay, actually if you see this way, it will look like the back loop, but from the correct side perspective, this is the front loop of the correct side. Okay, after you finish it, just continue the next row, but I won't show you guys that much because it is quite simple. You can just follow the code I wrote on the summary page. Alright, and now I'll show you how to make row 13. For row 13, it's just like decreasing it. So for row 13, we will make 2 chain and then turn and then make 3 HDC together. Okay, this is how I make 3 HDC together. Okay, this is how I decrease the stitches. Okay, and then continue making 2 HDC. And then change the color to pink, make 5 HDC. Alright, after you finish row 13, just continue row 14 by making slip stitch on the front loop of the right side. Okay, yeah. Keep making until you finish on the last row. On the last row, also make slip stitch on the ring and then fasten off like this. Okay, if you follow the code and the color, it will definitely look like we will start off with choppy starfish. Also use a DK yarn with 3mm crochet hook. For the first of all, we will make the first row by making magic ring 5SC. Alright, after finishing the first row, we will continue the second row. For the second row, we will make 5 increases. Alright, after you finish the second row, you will have a total of 10 stitches. Okay, when you finish the second row, it will look like this. And then for the third row, first of all, make a slip stitch. And then we will make SC, HDC, DC, and then HDC, and then 1 chain, and then SC once again in the same stitch. So work the code in the parentheses into the same stitch, and then make slip stitch for the next stitch, and then repeat what is in the bucket, I mean the parentheses. SC, HDC, DC, HDC, 1 chain, and then SC in the same stitch. Alright, and then you must repeat this step of the total of 5 times because you have 5 points of the star like this. Okay, you repeat it until you reach the last one. So the last point, for the last point, you do the same thing, which is SC, HDC, DC, HDC, 1 chain, and then SC on the same stitch, right? Okay, just like this. Okay, and then after that, you can just fasten off by making slip stitch onto the next stitch. Alright, you can fasten off like this, and now we're done with the choppy starfish. And then for the beaded string, I will use the transparent string and the fabric glue. I use 8 mm per piece and then 6 mm per piece. So I will use one 8 mm per piece and then 4 6 mm per piece, and then just repeat it all along. Okay, when you do this, I just put the fabric glue on the string. It is quite messy though, and then just put the bead in and then put another fabric glue, and then you can just wet it until it's dry, and it will be something like this. Okay, let's move to the decoration part, the crochet applique. We have the scale, the starfish, and the small one, and the shell. For the scale, you make 5 of them in the following color, and then you just attach 5 scale as follow. So make sure that it is far enough from the right hand side, and then just put it like this. Okay, also sew the starfish and the shell on the skirt respectively. Use the pearl beads to decorate as well. I also sew the white pearl beads along the connecting line between the tail and the main skirt, and attach the multicolor beads in the threads from the scale down to the tail. Okay, and then just attach the beaded string that I have already made around the waist. I attach them like this. Okay, I recommend you guys, you can use the transparent string to attach the beaded string on the skirt. Alright, now I'm done like this. This one is a minimal look. I didn't decorate that much. You can decorate more than I do. For me, I like this much. And I hope you guys like it. And if you like this mermaid tail, you can see the tutorial for the mermaid top and mermaid crown as well. And this is how it looks when you wear it. I wear all of the costume together, and I think it looks very gorgeous. Okay, I hope you guys love it, and see you next time. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you like my work, please subscribe to my channel, and also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and Facebook. The username is @Crocket Crochet. See you guys next time.